Hello everyone, it's Lucy and Angie from Sabias Solutions. Got a bit of a different video today. What's that you're holding there, Angie?
It's a power of attorney.
Ooh.
It's a power of attorney in Spain, and it's been done in Spain. We do offer international power of attorneys as well, but this one has specifically been done at our local notary in Padua.
Ooh, very nice. So the kind of a power of attorney, I know in the UK that's something you don't really want to give because they are rather all-encompassing.
Yes.
Is that the same in Spain? Are they like health and wealth or...?
No, they offer a plethora of different things. You can have it as much as you want or be very specific about a certain thing that you want to do. So for example, this one for this client is pretty much everything in Spain because they're giving us a power of attorney to open bank accounts, to buy or sell a house, even things like shares. But if you just want it for one thing, such as I'm buying a house in Spain, I'm not there, just get it specifically to buy the house, nothing else.
So then if you bought the house and then you decide you want that same representative to sell it, can you do that with the same power of attorney?
No, you would need to get a separate power of attorney for them to do the house sale because it's a different transaction, it's something completely different. It's not like it is, as you said, in England where it's kind of all-encompassing and it's everything. These are very specific. I've got one that I can do on behalf of Carol, and it's only for a couple of things because she didn't want me to do everything for her. She just wanted a couple of things doing, so that's that.
That's fantastic. Seems like a handy thing to kind of have.
Very handy.
Especially if you transact on a property, to kind of meet those deadlines, to have somebody on the ground.
Yeah.
What I would say is kind of a Sabias promise is we would never use a power of attorney without a written authorisation from the client. I know some people think that's really silly, that you send them a message and go, are you sure you want me to do
in
this?
Advance, yeah. So in advance, so this one is particularly for a house purchase, but in advance of the house purchase, we will send an email just seeking authorisation once more. Do you confirm? Please write back to me and say you confirm that I can attend on your behalf to purchase the house.
It's nice and easy. It can just be like a quick, good luck tomorrow, or that sounds good. It doesn't have to be like a huge drawn out email or message. It's just for everyone's understanding that that's what's going to happen.
And they can be rescinded at any time, but you will have to go to a notary to do that. So if you've done everything that you need to do and you're comfortable with life in Spain and you don't want the power of attorney anymore, you can say, okay, I want to cancel the power of attorney.
Nice and easy to cancel too. You can do them through consulates as well. The ones that have got notary services involved. You can revoke one. You just need to know the power of attorney details and say, look, I want to revoke this, and then it's quite nice and easily done. You have to notify the party that had the power of attorney. Again, it doesn't have to be a long and lengthy email. It can just be simply, we've revoked the power of attorney today at this notary, and that's that. There's no additional hardship in it. It's nice and easy to do, and they're not mega expensive.
They're not very expensive, no. Meaning for less than €100, you can get one done. But I mean, it is essentially if you think that you won't be in the country to transact or do what you are supposed to be doing, these are a really good thing to have. Because any delay on, like say, a house purchase, if you can't get here in time because something's gone wrong, that's really handy to have because it means you're not forfeiting the purchase.
And they get a little bit pricier as well if, for example, you need them for an NIE number and it's a British client, so we need to put the whole passport in there. But that is something we do forewarn. You're never going to be took to a notary and not have an idea of what you're going to be spending. Europeans are quite lucky and theirs is a little bit less.
It's only one page of the passport, not every single page.
But that's what immigration requests, and that's how we have to adapt. And then also, as we mentioned before, we've got that option of issuing you one internationally, which that's a really interesting option. Do you have to come to a notary at all in Spain, or can that be done kind of from home? Or?
You can do it from home. The company we use are American based, and you can do everything that you need on a Zoom call.
Yeah. Because there's a fun little hole in the constitutional law over there that states that everyone should have access to a notary, whether that be physically or online. And
it's a really good thing, especially when you've got, if you've already viewed a property or you're not in the country at the time, people coming from America, Australia, or even parts of Europe, if you can't specifically get a date where you want to fly in, it's good value for money to save you getting flights back to the country just to sign some documents.
And also in some way I suppose it can be quite handy if you've got that trusted person, or maybe even if it's your spouse or or something like that, that maybe not necessarily even in later life, but you need them to administrate something on your behalf, or just issue them a power of attorney to do that. Now, you don't need to have a full copy of your passport in if you're not using it for immigration. You do still need to be ID'd, but it's a little bit different. But that can be a handy thing looking into later life, or even just administrative processes that you deal with day to day.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing to have. If you want more information about power of attorneys, do get in touch with us. They're very easy to do, and if you're in town or you're out and about, drop in, give us a call, and we're more than happy to help. Bye for now.
Bye.